we're gonna simplify radicals. So number one, square root of 4, you might already know off the top of your head that that's 2, but what we can do is break down 4 into 2 times 2, and for every group of 2 that we see, because this is a square root, we take out one of those numbers. So we bring out a 2, and then there's nothing left in the square root. So we don't even need to draw it again. So we can apply that here. 28 is 7 times 4, and then just keep breaking everything down. 4 is 2 times 2. 7 is prime. There aren't any other factors between 1 and itself that go into it, so we can leave it as 7. But here's a group of 2. So we bring it out, and we write down a 2. Then on the inside, what's left is just the 7. 54, that's 9 times 6. 9 is 3 times 3. 6 is 3 times 2. So here's a group of 2. We can take that out. There's no other groups of 2. We're still left with a 3 and a 2. So we take out a 3 from here, and we're left with the 3 times 2 on the inside, which is 6. You could have stopped earlier and saw 9 and a 6. You could keep going with the 6, but the 9, maybe you already knew that the square root of 9 is 3, so maybe you could have already taken out the 3 and then just kept breaking down the 6 from there. 150, that's 15 times 10, but keep breaking it down. 15 is 5 and 3, 10 is 5 and 2. That's it. So now look for groups of 2 numbers. Here's a 5 and a 5. So we can bring that out front. That's a 5. Square root of, we're still left with a 3 times 2. Here's a couple harder ones. 12, notice we have a 3 out front, but that's not going to change anything. 12 we can break down to 4 and 3. 4 is 2 and 2. There's a group of 2 numbers, so we can take a 2 out. We already had a 3 outside, so we're going to multiply the 3 by whatever else we take out, which is a 2. Then inside the square root, we're still left with the 3. So this is 6 radical 3. And now we're introducing variables. So 125 is the same as 25 times 5. And 25 is 5 times 5. There's a group of 2 5s we can take out. So we have 5 square root of, we still have a 5 and we still have an n. So 5n. And then this one, 80, that's 8 times 10. 8 is 4 times 2. 10 goes down to 2 and 5. And then looking at the k, that's k times k times k. So now here's a group of 2. Here's a group of 2. The 5 is by itself. Here's a group of 2. And this k is by itself. So we can take out a 2, a 2, a k, and then under the square root, we still have a 5 and a k. So we're left with 4k square root of 5k.